DPS 5th graders, we are here for our first lesson in our Unit 3 regarding our essential question of how did cultural, political, and societal differences between the North and South lead to the U.S. Civil War. Today we're going to be working on identifying the central idea of a text. As always, remember that you can pause and rewind this video as you need so that way you can have appropriate understanding. And of course, make sure that you have something to write on and write with so that you're able to take those notes throughout. All right, so we know that we read to learn. Today we're going to be engaging in an overview of the Civil War, and then you will read an article entitled The American Civil War for your assignment. And today we're going to be reading to learn about the major cause of the American Civil War. And this is really going to provide us with the background knowledge that's going to be super crucial in order for us to be successful for the rest of this extension module. All right, so the American Civil War. So it was the northern states versus the southern states, okay? And the northern states were known as the Union. The southern states were known as the Confederacy or the Confederates. It was from 1861 to 1865. It began in April 1861 at Fort Sumter, South Carolina, and you'll learn a little bit more about that battle as we progress through the module. And then it ended April 1865 in Virginia. We're not going to be looking at the actual war and the end of the war in this module. Remember, this module is around that essential question of the causes. What caused, what led to the Civil War? It's important to know that this Civil War was extremely bloody. In just 4 years, it claimed 620,000 lives. So it's known as one of the most deadliest wars in American history. All right, so working on identifying the central idea of a text, so we're also going to be thinking about in this video, well, what's the central idea of the Civil War? Well, the major issue that divided the country, was that issue of slavery. Now, this issue of slavery showed itself in many different ways, and that's what we're going to be learning throughout this module, because we're going to be seeing how there was cultural differences, there was political differences, there was societal differences, and all of these differences kind of boil down to this major issue that divided the country. All right, so you're going to go ahead and continue building some background knowledge. You're going to complete this graphic organizer for your assignment on this lesson. Note that we've already talked about the first two boxes, and then you're going to be finding 3 causes of the Civil War that are listed in your article, and then synthesizing that to find the central idea of the article. The graphic organizer and the text can be found on the next page of your Canvas module, so go ahead and head on over there.